My name is Peyton, and I will be guiding you through money management while Claire demonstrates the task. For this task, needed supplies include prop money, blank checks, writing utensils, and envelopes. Skills needed to perform this task include the ability to identify the proper value amount of coins and bills, and to identify the date that bills are due. The first step in this task includes identifying how the individual wants to pay their bills, but for the purpose of this demonstration, we will be focused on mailing a check. Next, gather the monthly bills. Caregivers, prompt individual to specific bills such as electric, phone, etc. For this demonstration, we will be using a phone bill. Then gather the checkbook and a black pen. With one monthly bill in front of the individual, identify the amount due on the bill. Caregivers, if the individual needs help finding the amount due, indicate the amount by pointing to the correct amount. Through using a visual scanning strategy, we are going to fill out the check starting from left to right and top to bottom. Looking at the check and using the visual strategy, the first section to fill out is the date. Using a preferred calendar, identify the date and write it in the appropriate spot on the right hand of the check. Caregiver, if needed, confirm the date with the individual before they write down on the check. The next section to write includes who the payment is going to. Identify the company or individual the check is being paid to on the bill and write it on the check line named "Pay to the order of." Caregiver, if needed, confirm the company or individual the check is being paid to on the bill to the individual before they write on the check. After writing the company or individual name, write the payment amount in numbers. Identify the amount due on the bill and write the amount in numbers in the box to the right side of the check. Caregivers, if needed, identify the correct amount due in numbers on the bill to the individual. Next, write the payment number in words on the longest line on the check, ending with dollars. Write the check's full amount in words using letters. If there are cents in the payment amount, put the number of cents over 100 in a fraction after writing the payment amount in words. After writing the payment amount in words, determine if the whole space on the line is filled. If you do not need the whole space on the line, fill the rest with a line in the middle of the space. Caregivers, writing out the payment amount in words and putting the cents in a fraction may be difficult for the individual. If they need assistance, help them spell out each word correctly and put the correct amount of cents into the fraction. Next, write what type of bill is being made in the memo. For example, phone bill. This section is for the purpose of writing the check. The last space to write is the signature, where the individual prints their first and last name on the bottom line of the right side of the check. Now that you have completed your check, look at all sections and make sure they are filled out and complete. Caregivers, review check over to ensure all sections are correct and properly completed. After the check is complete, repeat the steps to complete all bills for the individual.